Hey folks, check it out. Today we are looking at the big blind, small blind fidget coin from Pirate Poker. Uh, Pirate Gold Poker, I'm sorry. So this is a company that reached out to me. They originally started in 2013 with a kind of a crowd-funded poker set. Two industrial engineers that were just kind of interested in kind of a collector's item poker set that didn't kind of fit the mold of most other poker sets. So if you look at their pieces, they kind of look like what they call them, like doubloons, like the old pirate coins that you'd find in a treasure chest or something like that. And so pretty interesting. I've seen a lot of ads for them on Facebook. They kind of get those push ads for some of this stuff. But this is their new product. This is their big blind, small blind fidget coin. So a lot of their customers were asking for, something to accompany it that could double as the big blind, small blind, but also had kind of a wow factor to it that somebody might find interesting. And so they reached out to me to review it. I asked if I needed to know anything about poker to review the product, or make sure that they knew that I knew nothing about poker. But they were very cool about it. They said that that's no problem. In fact, they weren't worried about me knowing anything about poker at all, as it was. So as you can see, it comes apart in two parts, and then you're left with a big blind and a small blind. So this is pretty cool and well designed. I do like, if you can see the hat of this skeleton pirate here, the edges come off just a little bit, which was super smart of them to do, because it gives you this part where you can, push your thumb around the edge, whether you're pushing it that way or kind of cradling your thumb in this spot here to turn it around. So it gives you something to kind of mess with while you're maybe sitting at a poker table. And it's got a good sound. Now, one thing, if you watched the short when I unboxed it, you'll notice here I'm missing a magnet, and that the light is catching those magnets in a different way on each of the surfaces, which would tell you that they're not necessarily level. This was something I already reached out to them about, because obviously they're kind of prototyping these things and trying it out and seeing how it runs. One of the things I told them, and something that we saw quite frequently in the fidget world, was when things get shipped, if you use a glue that is not temperature resistant by chance. Now, they said that they hadn't had any other complaints from other customers, so this might have been a special case. I don't know. When I opened it up, all these magnets were a little crooked in there. And so my guess is that the glue, as this was set in there, it hits a shipping container and goes overseas, and maybe the glue loosens or softens, and those magnets start to kind of move around a little bit and manipulate each other, and then it hardens up again when it reaches its destination, and now you've got some cockeyed magnets. So one of them came out. I let them know. Obviously, their customer service is top-notch. She was really quick to get back to me and told me that they'd be happy to replace it if they wanted, but this isn't my first rodeo with that experience, so it's something that I can pretty easily fix myself with a little acetone soak and just replacing these magnets. In terms of detail, though, I mean, this thing's pretty incredible. They spent some time designing this thing. It's just got so many little tiny details in there. Even to this little top post here, having this almost like Day of the Dead looking skull on there. And then obviously you've got these kind of compass features. And I'm going to guess that's like a blackened resin that they have in the eyes. He's got it on his patch as well. And, you know, it's just got that kind of aged brass, aged metal look to it that's very cool. And so here's that top, that small blind. And even the backside of that has that kind of blackened resin coating. Just gives it like a shine. Just looks really cool. Again, all those details are just really phenomenal. So you end up with both a big blind and small blind. Obviously, you know, there's some people that are the knuckle roller fidget coin folk. I can't say necessarily that I have mastered any of those techniques, but could definitely see, you know, just having this in your hand during a game. Maybe this is on the table and you're working with this one. Really solid pieces. Clearly well thought out. And a really good sound. So once I get those magnets reset, this thing will be golden. Here's a little box it came in. It's a really nice packaging. And it just came, that fella right there, right there. So really classy looking. It's very cool. Now I don't know if they're going to offer other styles. Maybe they'll have different inlays, different colors or something like that. Or a more advanced one with some kind of gem looking or rubies or something in there. Either way, this is phenomenal if you're a poker player and also in the fidget world, which there's probably quite a few of you. This is a great piece. I definitely think it's worth having. I don't know if that part's going to get cut out or not, but it's also really solid, so it's going to survive those drops. Especially if it's a felt top for poker. So appreciate the folks at Pirate Gold Poker sending this one over. I'll make sure to put the link in the description to this piece and their other products. And have a good one.